Whew. You guys are serious.
Well, you're very outspoken. Okay, Tiwa.
Has Tyler just replied to Tiwa Savage on a global scale? Her fans were enthralled when she apologized at Global Citizen. Despite the absence of that line in the song, everyone agrees that it was a direct hit. Just a couple of days earlier, Tiwa Savage apologized apologetically on Tyler's behalf for the whole colored label controversy on The Breakfast Club without his knowledge or consent. Literally, she said, "We apologize." She acted as if she were speaking on behalf of Tyler.
When the colored conversation was happening with Tyla, from your perspective, how did you feel about the conversation and just how she handled it and people's reaction to it?
I don't know. I think I felt for her a little bit because I feel like she's young and I don't think she means to come across like that. But where I'm from, when something like this happens, like they say the elder will come and say, on behalf of such and such, we apologize, you know?
"Who asked you?" was the reply, as Tyler's blackness was always acknowledged. She just explained that colored denotes mixed in South Africa. However, this huge celebrity suddenly started acting as if Tyla needed a spokeswoman. Tyla said nothing until Global Citizen. At the start of her performance, which was completely out of timing and script, she apologized. "It seems too good to be true. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry." Fans termed it the most graceful clapback ever. All of this dates back to when Tyler was asked by Charlemagne why she considered herself colored. In South Africa, it's typical. But in the United States, that word has a unique effect. Tyla paused, smiled, and shifted the conversation.
Tell me on these debates that they be having about your identity as a South African colored person. What does that even mean?
Can we not, por favor?
Oh, I like that. We keeping that in the interview too.
Oh, man.
I like when they talk from the back and say we can't. I like that. I like the character. That's good. That's even better.
Next one, please.
That's even better.
You're stupid, yo.
During that quiet, the internet was ablaze. She was characterized by others as polite but nervous. Some thought she should have stood her ground or kept quiet. Anyway, when she took the platform, she made her position quite clear. They couldn't understand. Was Tyla denying her black identity? Why use that word in America? Was the agitation even clear to her? The video became viral. Think pieces went viral overnight, putting Tyler in the public eye for all the wrong reasons. But she never made things obvious. Nothing, no follow-up, no explanation. When her silence got to be too much, Tiwa Savage decided to step in. A few weeks later, Tiwa made an appearance on The Breakfast Club, but instead of letting Tyla handle her own issues, she got involved right away. Charlemagne was the one who brought the coloring debate back to life. Before speaking the pivotal sentence, Tiwa started defending Tyler right away, explaining that she was young and naive. In the case of my hometown, the elder goes on to say, "We apologize on behalf of so-and-so." And the internet froze. "I apologize on Tyler's behalf." Who asked for that? The fans were smoldering.
Tiwa Savage down, but I also love Tyla, and I love the way she said, "Sorry, I'm not sorry, eh?" Because in all honesty, why flip that question to Tiwa Savage in the first place? They were like, she seems outspoken. And Tiwa saying, you know, in Africa, we say on behalf of the elders, we apologize for the children. We don't need no elders apologizing for things that we're clearly not sorry for. Tiwa, like, that's a legend right there. Like, she was the first Afro-pop girly before Afro-pop girlies were a thing, believe it or not. But this was not your stage. This was not your place to talk. And similar to what Tyla said, and I'm glad she came out, said it, you know, in the way that she did, made it known. We do not need to be appeasing The Breakfast Club, okay, of all the people in the world.
Asserting that it is pointless damage control by an unconnected third party. Excessive and fake PR. She didn't say, "I understand both sides." She said, "We sincerely apologize," like she was Tyler's mom or his boss. Some started to wonder, was this really about Tyler, or was Tiwa trying to look good for American audiences? While some called it big sister energy, the majority agreed. It was too much. Tyler never acknowledged it, which is the most ridiculous thing. Likes, reposts, and thank yous won't come until that amazing performance by world citizens. Additionally, if you appreciate exploring celebrity drama like this, don't forget to hit subscribe. We have much more planned for you. A few days later, Tyler took the stage at Global Citizen. Insane passion, insane audience, and the ideal costume. Everything seemed regular until she stopped in front of Mr. Mean and said a cold statement. I'm not sorry. 2 seconds. That was all it took to take the internet by storm. It immediately drew the attention of fans. That line is completely absent from the original music. It was spontaneous and straight from the heart. It was allegedly aimed at Tiwa specifically. As Tyler once said, "Don't speak for me." Without calling names or expressing her frustration, she just walked confidently and unflappably in front of hundreds of people before slipping right back into her act. It's a very clear message. Silence was not a sign of weakness. It was set up by her. When the video went viral on social media, fans lost their minds. They said Tyler handled it like a grown woman. No crying or apologies, just power. At the same time, Tiwa's apologies were dragging her down. They called it unnecessary, fake togetherness, and even condescending.
Ooh, I feel like two truths can be real at the same time. I feel like maybe I don't really know what the first thing she said was that sparked the whole conversation, but I do know that from where she's from, she's, she was, I think she doesn't consider, they don't call her black.
They call her colored.
Colored because she's mixed.
Comments were flooding in. That girl isn't your cousin. To be courteous, this isn't your lane. Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit all saw a surge of outrage. Many said the problem wasn't Tyler's comments. Everybody else was trying to represent her. But once she could speak for herself, she didn't need anyone to help her look good. She did it louder and more gracefully than anyone had expected. Some fans swiftly supported Tiwa, saying that she was just trying to protect a more promising artist and that she only had good intentions. They claimed that because it is a cultural custom, elders are brought in to offer advice. But even her admirers had to admit it. "Sorry, not sorry," said the second Tyler, turning to the assembly of global people. She took the whole tale back. She proved she didn't need one line, one microphone, and 1 second. Merely saving space. As the internet chastised Tiwa for her apologies, her team hurried to fix it. They told the reporters she wasn't speaking for Tyler. She was just being a caring, understanding big sister. But by then it was too late. Supporters didn't think so. They contended that good intentions do not excuse bad optics. You can't apologize unless someone asks you to. Even Tiwa's admirers agreed that it was odd, as though she was trying to influence Tyler's story. Because Tiwa was explaining herself, and Tyla stayed quiet but not stuck. She was focused on releasing her CD and making autonomous plans for her future move. Therefore, when Tiwa's team tried to depict it as keeping it down for the girls after her, it seemed both heroic and a little forced. Then the question started making waves on social media. Are Tyla and Tiwa truly so awesome? Because from the outside, it most definitely didn't look that way. Even the friendship between Tyla and Tiwa cannot be confirmed. Nothing. No posts, no hangouts, no collaborations, no pictures, which made Tiwa's public apologies all the more odd. It's one thing to defend a close friend, but when you two don't really know each other, it's like you're walking in someone else's shoes. Insiders said, the two don't really vibe like that. Their social circles are different. It's possible that Tiwa was expressing her affection for another artist rather than her best buddy. Now, many are wondering if Tiwa was actually helping Tyler, or if she was just protecting her own image. Others think it was a strategic decision to subtly distance herself from Tyler and look to Western audiences as the wise older sister. Contest. Let's be truthful. If the identity backlash had affected Tyler's rollout, Tiwa's apologies might have made her seem like the hero fixing the issue. Rather, there was a significant backlash. What could have been unity turned into a viral catastrophe that neither side could have predicted. Are they truly so awesome then? Or did Tiwa simply force herself into a discussion that she wasn't supposed to be in charge of? In the end, Tyla didn't require public relations announcements or interviews, just one microphone and 3 words. I'm not sorry. That gave her control again. She proved that she doesn't need an agency, a translator, or a big sister. She doesn't need to be saved. Speaking for herself now, she did so with grace, volume, and clarity. Now that she is alone, Tyla is exhibiting everyone is aware of how to check someone when they go too far. The key point is whether she used a single strong remark to end the conversation, not whether she clapped back. So what do you think? Was Tyla temporarily out of pocket, or did Tiwa go too far? Or maybe it was just, like the internet, completely out of proportion. Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. We want to know what you think. If you're a sucker for this kind of Hollywood drama, you already know what's going to happen next. Click the like button, share this video, and subscribe to ShadePod to learn the real story behind the headlines. No filters, no nonsense, just the truth, the shade, and the receipts. Make sure to press that bell as well because I assure you that the next twist will come soon. Come soon.